let's get to it. I don't normally do reviews, but I definitely felt compelled I needed to do a review. Okay, Black Buffalo has been out for a while. I'm not gonna waste your guys' time. I'll get right into it. Black Buffalo has been out for a while. Pretty sure two dudes came up with this brand. They spent years on building this brand and this product. If you see it, it looks very consistent. This is the mint, long cut mint. They have a wintergreen, they have a blood orange, which is, I heard is really good. I've tried the peach, the straight, the wintergreen, the mint. You know, overall, it's a good tobacco alternative. You know, downfall on this, I'll go ahead and get to that, is that if you leave it in for too long, you can start getting, you know, develop a gator lip, you know, or, you know, normal dips, even normal tobaccos, you can, that stuff normally happens. The nicotine buzz from this is really good. It's not bad. You know, when they claim that it's pharmaceutical grade nicotine, you know, you can tell you have a consistent nicotine buzz, and it's nice. It's not bad at all. Another downfall is that after a while, maybe after 15-20 minutes, you kind of get a slimy texture. Not really slimy, but it gets extra soft in your mouth, and it could move around just a tad bit when it's under your gum. That's another downfall. Another good thing is that their flavor is, you know, it's very natural. It's like this mint is a very natural mint. This one is actually my favorite. It's got a very nice, subtle, natural flavors of a straight flavor. Peach is very natural, not overbearing. You know, you can tell it tastes like a natural peach. You know, you just have to be a peach fan to like peach. Wintergreen is on point. Wintergreen is not bad whatsoever, and it's good. You know, it's not bad at all. This is what it looks like laid out. Now, if you guys can see that, you know, it's got consistency, holds well in your mouth. It's not bad. Nicotine's good. Okay, let's switch over so far to the new Outlaw Dip, the tobacco-free, tobacco alternative, you know, dip. Just got it in. I've tried 3 flavors. I've stopped at the 3rd one. This is why. I started with the bourbon and cracked it open, and it had like a hand sanitizer type smell to it. It had a very weird, artificially smell. It didn't even smell like bourbon. It's just very weird. So I kind of looked past that. I packed one in, and it's like a mixture of, I don't know, you guys. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just very artificially, very non-natural. Anything I've ever tasted. I've tasted Chinese candy that was very artificial, that tastes better than this. And I know that sounds harsh, you know. I'm a fan. Obviously I'm a fan. You know, I was looking very forward. There's not flavors like this out there, and I wanted to, you know, I wanted this to work, obviously. But it didn't, you guys. Okay, so it looked very inviting. I mean, it looks pretty good. It doesn't look bad. It's not something you normally see in tobacco. It looks like it'd be juicy, but it's not. It's not. It's very weird, you guys. I put it in, and it's like whenever you were a kid and you're chewing on like a light stick or something, you know, the things that glow in the dark and accidentally bust, and, you know, it kind of comes in your mouth a little bit and just tastes very weird. That's kind of what I tasted. It's like you can't even taste the flavor, but the smell of it is overpowering through your mouth and to your nose, and you just don't know what's going on. It's like there's no flavor there. It's just all smell. And nicotine is actually very hard to kind of even, that seemed like you was getting the nicotine because of the flavor overbearing on this. It's just very weird. So very disappointed. I bought 3 of them because I watched a video, and he made it seem like these were, you know, so far his favorite. He's really liking it. It's a new upgraded flavor from the tobacco version of it, and it's not good. But you know, he did well by marketing that, because obviously I bought 3 of them. This one right here is the wild watermelon. I cracked that one open next after the bourbon and tried it. You know, before I even opened it, it smelled nice. I'm like, wow, you know, it smells really good. And then when you crack open a can, it's like pouring incense of watermelon and like a potpourri soaked in watermelon flavoring. And I don't know if you guys are aware of the food flavoring. You know, just because it's food flavoring doesn't mean it's not artificial. And I used to buy it, you know, like in bulk, the flavorings, back when I used to add it to my e-liquid. And, you know, kind of would give it a flavor, the smell, it would smell good, but you can never really taste it. And that's what I get from these. The wild watermelon was just, you didn't even know what was going on in your mouth. You know, there was no burn sensation like you get from the Black Buffalo or for normal dip tobacco. And it was weird, you guys. It's like inkish type taste to it. I've never had anything like this in my life in the tobacco. You know, I've tried the Smoky Mountain, I've tried the one with the deer, whitetail, the other stuff. I've tried stuff, and this is just, it's weird. It's very weird. I would say, you know, you would have to try it, but I wouldn't want you to waste your money. I stopped at the sweet tea, and I would like to try the other ones, but I don't even want to crack it open to waste it. I've already looked on eBay to see if I can even sell it, but obviously you can't sell stuff like that, and kind of stuck with it. And somehow I'll figure it out to get rid of it, to get my money back, because, you know, spent 50 bucks on it, was hoping for something better and good, but it's really not good at all. Like, super bad. I could have got probably 3 or 4 rolls of the Black Buffalo from the same amount from what I paid for that, and plus they got my order messed up. It's a downfall. It really is. I wanted it to work, but this does not work. I would never buy it again. Never buy it again. I'm a fan of Outlaw, but just not this dip. And that's, to be a big inspiration on the dip, you know, in the dip community, it's a big downfall on this one. And this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. These stains is not from this. Yeah, there was like a stem. I don't know what type of stem that is. It's probably one of the biggest stems I've seen. I mean, I've had stem in normal tobacco, but not quite like this one. Yeah. To the Black Buffalo. Yeah, you guys, I wanted to be able to say something good about it, and you know, I kind of planned on it, but I just can't, and I'm not going to lie on it. You know, I don't even do reviews, but I had to do something because I was just truthfully kind of pissed off about it, because spending as much as I did, and like, I don't even know how you would release something like this out of a warehouse or wherever he has it outsourced from. I'm guessing the ACE, whatever, the smokeless tobacco company, but I don't even think I would have sold this to fans, to be honest with you. To honest with anyone who's watching this video, this is a real downfall, you guys. You know, it's my personal opinion. A lot of people will say they like it because they like Outlaw, but you know, like I said, still a fan, but just not a fan of this at all. I can't even how you would even go from dipping normal tobacco to even going to something like this, because it's a world of difference. If you was to, you know, say that you're trying to quit tobacco and you went to like a Black Buffalo, it's going to be something that you're going to be able to dip and, you know, kind of gradually get used to it, because it does have a lot of resemblance to normal tobacco. I don't use the Black Buffalo a whole lot anymore. I usually just kind of dip Stokers and, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, I still have some. I still think it's good. I still occasionally would use it. I still have some cans in my freezer that I keep kind of on stock. You know, if I needed a break from it, I would, you know, use this. If you're trying to completely quit tobacco, Black Buffalo. And as much as I wanted to have something bad to say about it, Black Buffalo, after trying the new Outlaw Dip, yeah, it's still number one in my opinion. And by the looks of it, from what I've seen on people commenting on Reddit and many other places about, I'm not the only one upset about the Outlaw Dip. A lot of people were saying, you know, Black Buffalo is better. So, you know, I'm not the only one saying it. You know, you would have to try it out. My honest opinion is to save your money or check out Black Buffalo. And not affiliated with them whatsoever. I bought their stuff just like I bought Outlaw stuff, but they're number one, still the best tobacco alternative. Take care.